Hello guys, welcome to the second part of the graphic design class. Today we'll be looking at two things. First, we'll be looking at the different design apps available, and then we'll be picking one of them, which is the Spark Post, and that's what we'll be designing with. Okay, I've gone through the group, and I've seen the different designs that you guys have done, and they're all cool, they're all great. With they're all nice, they're all lovely. Just that most of these stuffs, most of the designs you sent, we've not gotten to that part. It's a kind of an advanced class, but the first design is actually good. We could still manipulate that under Spark Post. And the second design is nice as well. The third design is cool as well, and so on and so forth. So okay guys, so we'll be clicking on Spark Post because that's what we'll be looking at today. Only Spark Post. The rest could come in as another class. So to open up Spark Post right now, click on the app and it's coming up. This is whatever. I'm just going straight to clicking the blue button to start my design. So it's asking me to choose a background. I'm going to definitely choose a solid background. I'll make it white. Let me make it white. Okay, should I make it white? Let me make it black straight up. So I'm making use of something related to that. So next, I choose my shape. The first shape I'm ever going to choose. First shape. Remember we talked about shape, font, and then color. So with regards to what we did earlier on, I think this shape fits in much better. This particular one, so it's going to be a little bit small. Let's see. So I click on done. Here we have our first design background. I just removed the watermark. Then I can delete this as well for now since I won't be needing it. So let's go back to WhatsApp to look at what we want to design again. So here on WhatsApp, we talked about designing this to manipulate this. I think we'll be going with the second one. That will be much more easier to manipulate as we are making use of mobile phone to design. So we're going with the second one. That's this one here. So we have a black background already. So the next thing we are looking at is getting a gray color. So but before I do that now, I'm going to be counting out the number of shapes I can see here. First, I can see a triangle that has a circular bottom or base. That's this first one here. Then I have a triangle, a rectangle that is kind of slant. That's second one, third one, fourth, fifth, sixth. That's the essence of shape. Shapes bring out the design. It's majorly the shapes are the design. Go. The rest is just additional, just added to it. So that's that for that. So we're going back to this now. To get that particular shape, all I need to do is to add circle. Add circle here. Okay, so before I do this, before I start adding up shapes and all, and you're getting all confused, let me explain this app. First, this button here allows you to add a lot of tools to your workspace. This particular place is your workspace. These are the tools. You can add text, you can add design assets, you can add images, you can add icons, you can add backgrounds, you can add logos. Here you can change the whole color palette being used. You can choose another color palette and it replaces every color on your interface or your design palette, whatever. So aside from that, we have animation. It's just in case you want to animate your designs. Then we have the layouts. That's where we choose a simple layout. You could actually choose any other layout you want, and then maybe add multiple pictures for people that want to do grid designs. So that's that for that. I'm not doing that right now, so we're not doing that for today. So this brand is if you want to add your logo and some other brand stuff, but it's paid. So we're not doing that. We're not bothering ourselves with that. Then resize. We've chosen the best size we want, so we're not stressing ourselves resizing, so we don't want that as well. So now you've gotten familiar with the tools. I hope I'm not rushing. I'm just trying to make sure we get what we want within a short period of time. So I'm going back to adding my circles on the icon. I say circle, CIRCLE, circle. I choose this and click on add. When it comes in here, change the color to gray, and I expand it. I do well to expand it very well so it works the way I want it to work. So I think I need to see expand a little bit more. So I think this works. And once I'm done with this first, getting this first shape out, done. That's this particular shape here, this black shape here. We've gotten it now. Now we need to get this particular one, so we need to add a white circle. So all we need to do is go back to this, and then don't mind spark post. It has a lot of design on it, mine. So most of the times it misbehaves. So here now to add another one, click on the existing circle, then come down to edit, and then click on duplicate. Now we duplicated the circle and change the color to pure white instead of gray. Now drag it out, something like this. Okay, bring it down here like this. So we have that there. So now click on done. Now the next one is to get this last circle here, which is the one underneath here. So all we need to do is come over here again, click on this last circle we added, and then click on edit, then duplicate it again and change the color to black. Now I'm bringing it down to this particular place. I think we have all we need right now. Okay, now let's go back and see if we have partially what we need here. Can you see we have almost what we need here? The only thing is that we need to adjust the white a little bit so it becomes a little bit bigger. Okay, so we'll do that right now. Click on the white, adjust to bring it out a little bit more. Okay, so done. Now that we're done with this particular manipulation, we'll head over to getting the last two shapes underneath. So for this, we'll be using a rectangle. So add shapes, icons. We'll type in rectangle, comes up. Okay, shows this, and then add. So I already copied out the color code. I went to research the color code. That's this color code. I'm not sure by default it's here, so I did a little research to get the color code, and I did. Looking at this place, it's not here. I don't want to change my palette now, so all I need to do is click on this button here, click on hex, then I paste the color code I already copied. Okay, and there we are. We have that already. Now I'll bring this down a little bit so it's okay. Now the next thing is we want to get this particular line here that seems as if it cuts this shape. So how do we do that? Very easy too. We duplicate this particular shape. Duplicate this shape, coming over to edit, click on duplicate. That duplicates the shape, so we flip it around in such a way that it matches, goes with this. Then we'll slide it down all the way down to this place. I think we got it. We just need to adjust this one back a little bit so it fits in properly. No, we can't zoom in on spark post. That's one of the limitations. You can't zoom in, but if we were to be other apps, you could actually zoom in to be able to see what you're doing properly. So, but I think this is very close. So first, then the next thing we need to do is sending this particular design behind this one. So what we do is we click on this design, that's the black design. Then we come to order it in front of this guy. So like that, we've gotten this now. Looking at this, we'll have this here now. So going back, we need to get the last shape, which is the orange shape. So that one is a little bit tough. It's going to be a little bit tough because it's curved. It's curved, and we don't have a shape like that here on Spark Post. So we have to create it ourselves. You're looking at it very closely, you see that it's curved here. So going back to Spark Post right now, we duplicate this again, edit, duplicate, and move it forward. Getting to this place, we'll stop. I'll change the color to orange. Should have orange color here. I think this is it. And then we order this behind these guys. Yeah. So let me bring this up a little to cover this orange. Yeah, we have it there. Nice one. And this up a little too. Okay, perfect. Now all we need to do is bring in a semicircle. So we'll go back to adding shapes icon. Click on this, we'll say semicircle. Semicircle. Then it brings this, so choose this, and then network. Okay, we add. So adding this now, we change the color to this, then we'll flip it around so as to match what we want. I think we are there. Okay, I think we have it here like this. Now all we need to do is to make sure we clean this particular top part off. That's this part that makes it not look like it. So all we do is click on this still yet, and then we duplicate and bringing it up here, we'll spin it around this way, bring it down, adjust from this side so it doesn't really affect much, take it up a little, and can't tilt it. Okay, so we'll bring it down. Okay, I think we have it like this. So we'll now change the color to gray. How did we get it all? Okay, it's just remaining a little. Bring it down. No, let's bring it down a little bit, just to. Okay, I think we cut it too much. Take it up a little bit. Okay, just a little. Okay, I'm still cutting it too much. Okay, this is perfect. So now we have our design, what we want to get, though it's not really that perfect. Let's see. This is more curved. This is more cursive than this. Looking at this is more curved, and this is not really curved. So let's go back here, fix it. Okay, so what do we do now? We click on this and then still tilt it a little like this. And then click on this. Taking it back a little so this can come like this. Okay, I think we are close like this, yeah. Perfect. But looking at this is really not orange. I think this is red. So let's do something about that. Change it to whichever color we want. I want it to be perfect, so let's use. There's no hot blood red, so make it what it really is. Okay, I think we have our design out, though we still don't have the exact color. That's the essence of using some other apps. If I were to make use of the sketchbook, I'll be able to use a color picker, pick out the color, go research the hex on Google, and then come back and use the hex for it. But we're not doing that right now. So we have this, the rest is a minor. So all we need to do is insert the text that okay, here we have Facebook and we have Twitter. So come over here. We don't need to write whatever it's there. Just say text, say Facebook. I'll click this. Then I'll come over to this place. Come over to effects. There are so many effects here we could make use of. So we'll click on this, adjust it, and we'll choose Facebook icon. Choose this. Then start it here. And Facebook was painted red, I think so. So yes, done. Then the color, the text color should be white. Adjust it to fit in here. Adjust it to fit in here, right here. Okay, done. So for the next one, we don't need to retype again, we'll just duplicate. Then the next one says Twitter. So come over here, double tap on this to edit, so we say Twitter. And yes, there we have it. So go back to effects and then we adjust. Choose the Twitter. We could use T. Okay, there's no T. Okay, there is T. So let's use the bird. Change the color to black. And fix it in there. There we go. You can actually look out to make sure the size are the same. So all you need to do is click on this. There are other options under text like edit. You have the font, you have the color, you have the opacity, as if you want it to be dim or not. So we have the effects. That's what shows the different shapes. There are different effects. You could add shadow, could add outline, and you could add shapes to it. Different shapes under here you could make use of. So you go through and then you see yourself. So aside from that, we have the order. You could bring it to the front or bring it to the back or something. Then you have adjust. Then we have the size, which is what we're looking for, 58, and Twitter 52. So we could actually adjust Twitter to be 58. Okay, there we go. Twitter is 58. Now they are both the same size. So the next thing here on our list is the corporate banner. I think then the 2017, that will be the two last things we'll be adding. You can add the rest yourself. So we said text, corporate. Hope I'm spelling this thing right. Okay. Corporate. Let's make it all bold. Just the way they did it. Okay, say corporate. Then remove this. Remove the effect. Click on this, remove the effect. So bring this down here. So let's go through the fonts. There are a lot of fonts here you could make use of, but I think I actually like this particular font. That's why I've not changed any. So let's make use of this particular one this time around. Like I told you guys, there are different types of fonts. We have the light, we have the regular, we have the italic, we have the bold, we have the black italic that's very, very thick. and then italic, you have the bold, just bold, you have the italic, you have the regular, you have the light, something that is very, very light. So let's make it a regular here. And then we have the cursive font. This is an example of a cursive font, those bend fonts, where does it bend anyhow. So now you know that. So making use of regular here. Then for the next one, you don't need to stress, you just click on this and then duplicate, then edit what's written there, banner, a banner. Okay, then for this we need to adjust the font to be bold and then spread it out. Okay, so getting back here, we have corporate banner red and then this color. So get back to that, select this, and then under edit we have the edit tool, that's to edit the text. We have delete, we have duplicate, we have select multiple. We use this to select more than one, so that's what I want to do right now. So I click on banner, selected the both of them, and adjust their size at once. Okay, done. So I select the first one, which is the corporate, then I change the color to this, then select the second one. After I've clicked down, click on the second one, then I change the color to this. Okay, then finally I add the last text, which is the one here. I say click on this, I click on edit, then I duplicate. Then what does it say? It says 2017. Okay, so I get back into my game, I edit, I say 2017, then bring it over here. I want to make it bold, so I click on font and I click on bold and I adjust so that it comes up very well. So we have it. There we have our design. Not totally the same thing, but something very close. You could adjust, you could manipulate a whole lot of designs and make them yours, and then add your company logo and every other thing you want. So thank you guys for watching. The assignment for this class is a very simple one. Just get a regular design, no image yet, nothing, just a regular design, and then go over to your Spark post and then make use of it with something great. Then you could send it to me for to vet, to go through and see if it's okay and make adjustments if there is need. Have a great day.